What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy 800, man. It's Styles, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's the God in man form. It's the prophet de jour, baby. Hey, man, my bad. I took a second. Man, I be trying to tell people, man, hey, first time, man, hey, it was some little glitches just popped up. Like, what? Press ready to go. Hold up. They be watching. They be watching. I know it sounds crazy to me too. Hey, that stuff be happening. Coincidences. You know what I'm saying? Coincidences. Hey, conspiracy theorists. What's up, man? What's up, everybody? How you doing? Back at you again. I was pleased to be able to bring you an episode Thursday night. So that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Coming to you with another episode during the week, man. Trying to get back to coming a little bit more often. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying, things going on, moving fast paced, everything happen, daily for people. And so to be able to express that, tell you, you know what I'm saying, things I'm going through, be able to talk to you, maybe even relate to some of the things that you're going through, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully give some good suggestions. You know what I mean? Like, my motto. Good people that want to be in good relationships with good people. So that's most of the stuff I'll be talking about, man. It be sounding funny sometimes, be sounding odd, be sounding weird, but that's my main goal. You know what I mean? What's up, man? Welcome, man. It's Thailand TV, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, man. I'm happy to be back on this motherfucker too, man. Excuse my language, but it's my late show. I told y'all, you know, I give my disclaimers. I give my disclaimers when it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Apologetic, you know what I'm saying, for any language after 10 p.m., you know what I'm saying? But yeah, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? All my people out there, man. Thailand TV, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? You know how we do, man. We go off the dome, you know what I'm saying? We go off the dome for a little bit. I let my mind just ride all over. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be some random shit for a little bit. And then, you know what I'm saying, hopefully we get on topic, you know what I'm saying, for a second part of my show. So, you know, what's up, man, in the world today? Hope everybody's doing good. Hey, man, hey, my bad. See, this is why you always got to come with stuff, because there's always something happening. Shout outs to Jamaica right now, in the islands of Jamaica. You know what I mean? So, much love to them. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's still in there and that's going to be trying to prepare for this that's coming, because it's catastrophic. So, I mean, that's on some real shit. One thing I do, you know what I'm saying, like, this is kind of the theme of the episode today anyways, is like, I hope that, you know what I'm saying, because you know what's going to end up happening. You know, I'm a realist. I'm a realist. This is how I am. I'm just a realist. Hopefully stop some shit when I point them shits out, right? I hope I don't see like 16, 17 different organizations asking for money to donate to help. I hope we can get one huge organization, because we got a lot of money. I'm saying, especially if we in debt trillions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? If we in debt trillions of dollars, it means we spending trillions of dollars, right? Where the fuck am I money at, right? So hopefully we can, you know what I'm saying, make some kind of conglomerate, you know what I'm saying, like one area, you know what I'm saying, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking on a huge level. This is how the business people talk, right? So I'm talking about them. Get on one level, get on one accord, and put all the resources behind one thing and bring as much help we can get, depending on what happens down there. So much love to them. But like I said, that's what's dope about, you know what I'm saying, coming at you like a week. It's a lot of news stuff to be coming on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to talk about a little quick NBA. You know what I mean? Hey, man, look, I seen because my last episode when I talked about it, I was talking about how, you know, how it's dark light on, how's a cloud on you know, the NBA, and you know you know how the NBA is molded and things like that. So I think one of the things I saw afterwards kind of made me rethink things, and it's just, you know, perspective of the front man, who's always the scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? I think that's crazy. You know. You know, like I said, I kind of talk. I see how they talk. You know, I've been sitting around them. I know how they talk, right? So, you know, I think it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, we the front person for it. You know, it's just a reason why we the front person. You know what I'm saying? Like, They don't want us to get us a little piece of the money. You know what I'm saying? Like they getting all the money. They passing all the money around each other. They're just passing it back and forth among each other. You know what I'm saying? Look, I seen an article about Target. That said Target's laying off 1,800 people. I tell people all the time, I say, because I think about, like I was telling you one time before, I think about my cereal tastes weird. Like my cereal, my honeycombs, it tastes weird. Like it doesn't taste like back in the day when I used to eat honeycombs, that's my honeycombs was crack cocaine. I need that. You know what I'm saying? Now I be like, I'm bowling stuff like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I mean? So, and one of the points that I made after that, using that, was to say that they diluted our stuff. You know what I'm saying? But charge us more. Like they're diluting what they gave us before, which is already bad anyway. But no, we ain't gonna get on that topic tonight. Okay, we're not gonna get on the topic tonight. But they diluted our stuff, man, and it's like they're going to exchange that stuff in between each other. And as soon as we try to dip in and get the same thing that they getting, they be like, oh. This is in trouble. You know, I've been doing this shit for years. They've been doing this shit since motherfuckers here. Every day. Tell me you don't sit next to a motherfucker sitting there like, damn, I gotta check my fantasy stuff. Damn, I just gotta grab my roster. Yeah, we got $20 in the pool for our teams. Our fantasy teams. But you know, hey, man. Hey, look, man, everybody gets shots for our Thailand TV. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand, as soon as you did, that's why that's why, like, a lot of my materials, I talk to my people. I get it. I can't understand why anybody would be mad at that, but that's how I relate to my people. Like, if I got a heads up for my people, I'm going to give that language to them as much as possible, because that's my duty to look out for my people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know them. And this is the question. This is the thing about America that's so weird, is that's what the fuck they do every day. That's what they do every day. They stick up for each other. How many times, hey, my people, how many times you've been in situations, been the majority of the people, and when it came down to it, they it's like, yo, you was like, for real? For real? Like, yo, if we put a boat together and go across the water, the volcano won't kill us. No, we're gonna stay here. For real? No, but sometimes when you dip your hands in there in the cookie jar, man, that's why I talk to my people more so, because it's like, hey, we gotta watch out, because they gonna come for us. You know what I'm saying? But I get it now. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying, when they talk about all the people in the mafia. Come on, man. The prohibition. Come on, man. They've been getting a piece of everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I talk crazy on Thailand TV, man. This is what we do around here, man. Yeah. Oh. Where is this at? Oh yeah. I want to give a shout out to all the young. This is after 10 o'clock, right? This is my 10 o'clock show, right? Yeah, I ain't gonna watch it, but this is my 10 o'clock show. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just real. What the fuck I do? You know what I'm saying? Man, my old heads know what I'm talking about, bro. Hey, look, I don't know how to say it right. Like, I don't know if I want to say if how today was back when I was, 18, 19, 20, 21, if it was like that back then, at the same time I was that age, it was cool. Or if I'm saying that I want to be 18 again at this what it is right now, right? So either motherfucking way, I'm just trying to say, you young motherfucker got it good. you motherfucker, you look, this is what I don't understand. You dudes got it how we want it, how we made it. Man, look. So, single ladies, listen to me. I'm trying to tell you, okay? If you guys got together, all you ladies, if y'all got together and y'all just said, hey, look, this is what we want. This is what we want. Men will make that happen. Standing in a line across America, hand in hand, say, this is what we want. We'd have a lot of beautiful life out here in I'm about to say Minnesota, but it's definitely Minnesota, but in the world. Because right now, you know how I do. Hey, man, everybody gets shots on my show. So I apologize, ladies. Because remember, I told y'all. I gave y'all 30 days. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all gotta check. I got a lot of material, so you gotta check. I don't know if it stays on. I know. You Facebook might have been deleting them motherfuckers, but I gave y'all 30. I gave y'all 30. I give you 30 days. Dang, God, hey, yo, I gave y'all 30 days. I'm telling you. So now, thank you. Back to the scheduled program. This is for the dudes. Y'all got it made. I ain't ever said. I be feeling like I'm in trouble scrolling through Facebook because I'm scrolling and it's young ladies, single ladies, just looking here, whatever, revealing. Put you on game, young fellas. Revealing every. I feel like I'm looking at it like whoa. I gotta put it down. This is just on Facebook. This is just on Facebook dating. You know what I'm saying? Read the subliminals. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it good, man. You know what I'm saying? And they just now they feel like our revenge is we're getting back at you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoever we want, whatever we want. Ladies, I should be putting these ladies on this game, man. You know what I'm saying? I have to because I want good people to have a good relationship with good people. You got to read between the lines, man. You got to figure out what T-Dub's saying. You know, it's this house, baby. But man, come on, man. Ladies, put some clothes on. Put some clothes on, man. Cause I'm feeling, and then what's worse is yoga pants. Whoever the dude who created them things, they got your food. Cause y'all be like, hey, y'all be wearing them motherfuckers everywhere. And then you be thinking like you're saying like some I mean, I'm trying to tell you, I be feeling like I'm in trouble, bro. I'm just trying to relate to my friends on Facebook. Trying to be like, hey, how you doing, man? Hey, yeah, I remember your kid, man. Your kid was young. I remember them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, whoa. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, look, I'm a relationship type of dude. That's why I'm trying to tell people. That's how I look at it. Because I'm like, whoa, I ain't supposed to be seeing that. But that's why men are important in young women's lives. You know, so whether it's their father, whether it's their man, whether it's their young children that are growing up to be young men. You know what I'm saying? They give them that. Hopefully, they give them that structure if they listen to the advice of men, because that's what we take life a little bit more logically. So we understand that if you're trying to be a respectful woman and be respectful, you gotta stop having your respectfuls. Ladies, I'm just saying, you can take what I'm saying and listen to it. You do bless them. If you don't, man, shit. Okay, keep cracking. You do what you do. Put some damn clothes on, please. Come on, just on Facebook. Like y'all do that with they got OnlyFans. That's y'all shit. Your OnlyFans. Put that on there. But man, just put some clothes on, man. I'm if you can get you can be mad at me, ladies. Y'all can have a riot about Tyler Lee. I hate what he just said about us. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, on Thailand TV. You know what I'm saying? Put some clothes on, please. Just I told my son this a long time ago, ladies. If you ain't gonna do it for you, do it for me. I'm trying to sit here, but I can't be scrolling, looking at VGs and pictures of VGs and stuff on Facebook. That's all. I'm old school. All I do is Facebook. I'm trying to get on the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all my material. But anyway, sidetracking. That's me. That's how I do. Oh man. So So you know, you got to remember too. This whole sassy thing that's going on, man. Look, fellas, one more piece of game for you. It's for my ladies. I gave y'all 30 days. So, fellas, listen to me. Ladies are territorial, way more than us. One thing they're territorial about is their craft. That's what game did. Listen to T-Dub, man. Their craft is emotion. their witchcraft. That's their spell binding. That's their manipulation. That's their power. That's their goddess emotion. So how the fuck you gonna tell me that they would be okay with a man sitting up there telling them, hey, look, you hurt my feelings. You made me feel this way. What are they gonna do when you say that? That's their language. That's their language. Put you on game, boy. Hey, for the rest of your lives, I'm gonna put you on game, man. This TV, man. This Thailand TV. I told y'all 13, 16 years ago. Well, no, 18 years ago. I was like, damn, it has been that long. I was waiting for this day 18 years, man. I talk crazy, man. Tune in to me, man. It's going to be some weird, crazy stuff, man. It's going to be popping off. This ain't nothing but the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. Welcome to be fast forwarded to when I was there. Thank God, hey. But anyways, man, I'll be tripping, man. Don't even listen to me, man. But that's the thing, guys. Fellas, young men especially. Learn that shit. That's their language. That's why I always tell people I have mad aunties. Mad aunties. So I got that woman language game. That woman language game. Anyways, but then my other episodes, it's gonna be many of those. You know, say we'll talk about relationships and stuff like that. Shit, but speak their language, dog. Speak their language. I want to talk about. I want to give a dedication real quick to my son's uncles. Larry, Marcus, and the guy. You know what I'm saying? Double A. So, Larry, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate words that you've always been giving me, and just things that you've said and done for my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, sometimes you got to like pause and just think and just grasp in the moment of, like, you know what I'm saying, the gods and the people and the energy that's around you, that's in your life. You know what I'm saying? And for my son, it's been a blessing. You know, it's just crazy because I know these two, Alan and Larry, since they was little kids. Like I was thinking about this too. You know what I'm saying? When I was thinking about just what things I was going to talk about, I was thinking about this too. We live on 62nd and Nicolay. Like if you don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about, right? How people talk about, right? You go to 62nd and Nicolay. It's only one street. It's like you one street is like 3 blocks. You know what I'm saying? It's bam. That's just dead end, right? You go there and look. That's where we came from, right? It was on the outskirts of the city. Enough we was far away from too much activity, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But still within the city, and so to see those two guys, really is roses in the concrete. Some dope shit, and for Larry to be about a Hall of Famer, hands down, one of the best, if not the best. The only reason why not the best because they count wins. Jerry Rice might have it before him, but there is nobody in this world that has better hands than Larry Fitzgerald. There's no fucking body in this world that has better hands than Larry Fitzgerald. I'm telling you. I mean, I seen the nigga be this kid. I think name the nigga go get it, nigga. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? And appreciate your love, man, for my son, man. That's your man. That's your man. He love you to the heart, man. You know what I'm saying? And everything you've done and being part of him and the bond. You know what I'm saying? Because we all, like, our first sons were all born each other. You know what I'm saying? I think TJ was born first, Jalen, then Devin. No, Devin, then Jalen. No. TJ, AJ, Devin, Jalen. You know what I'm saying? Like right after the year. So, you know what I mean? Like it was on so whatever, you know what I'm saying? But and those young men are out here doing their thing. Um, very proud of all of them. I think that um, I think my brother was a huge inspiration to TJ's life. I think, especially if you look at his number 6 that he wears, that's kind of a representation of his uncle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's all the gods. You know what I'm saying? It's all the gods. So that's, you know what I mean? That's what it is. And his uncle, he loved him to the point where it was like he had to represent him. You know what I'm saying? That's love. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk a little bit about it's gonna lead in. So it's kind of a lead in to what the topic of tonight is. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I gotta go through my daily affirmations. Thank you for holding on with me and holding tight with me. Thank you for just tuning in for Thailand TV, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching me, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'll just be off the chain, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be doing my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it low key. Try to speak information, man. If you listen to it, blessings. If you don't, man, it wasn't meant for you, man. So so we lost to St. Thomas. We lost to St. Thomas. Football team lost to St. Thomas. Scores for football, score was bad. You know what I mean? So I don't think it was I don't think it was an indicator of how the team transitioned, right? I think that the team transitioned into a situation where one of the things that was a problem all season long was not a problem. Defense was there. I mean, and you got to think about this. Like it's discerning when you're on defense, especially football team. It's discerning when you're on on the football field the whole game. If you banging, you banging. You know what I'm saying? And it's like boom, 3 plays, back on again. That's tiring. That's tiring. Just out of consideration, they should have been a little bit more aggressive with their offense. St. Thomas they did their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? They've had our number 4 minute, but times are changing. You know what I'm saying? From what I'm seeing out there, yeah. Times are changing. They coming soon. So, um, yeah, the basketball team. So, as we transition to the basketball team, got about 30 days before, a little bit less than 30 days before the season starts. Um, you know, one thing I did I loved was the whole idea of the Avengers theme, right? Someone suggested that to me, so I was like, yeah, that's dope, right? So I started thinking about that and how they relate. So last year I came up with a couple of characters and how they related to the guys we had. Um, it's gonna. This is all everything I always talk about. Always comes around full circle. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna lead into the whole loyalty thing, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking. Hey, you know how I do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets shot. Everybody gets shot. So don't trip. I said don't trip. All right. And so I love that little theme. You know what I'm saying? So I came out with a couple of characters last year, and some of those characters are back. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to throw a little shout out to them too. I mean, that's what the thing about the doing this a week. Like this episode might be long tonight. So you can keep in. This episode might be long tonight. We long winded tonight. We got a lot of things we need to talk about. So we transition over to the basketball team, and um, the Avengers theme and everything, and how that was dope. So let me break it down for you. You know what I'm saying? Speak to you, you know what I'm saying, like the God, you know what I'm saying? So we got Captain America, right? It's Kamari Young. He's Captain America. So Captain America If you think about it, right? Captain America really doesn't have like a superpower, right? He just a fight. He can fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have like the most mystical of whatever power to be him because he can fight. He can fight Hulk. He can fight Thor. He can fight. You know what I'm saying? Fight everybody. You know what I'm saying? He can fight Thanos. He can fight say Galactica. He can fight everybody. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's just his superpowers. Like Kamari, he can get guards. He can take digs. He can go with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that's his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that one of his flaws is like Captain America thinks he can do it all himself. Has to remember you got to do because Captain is just hey look, you don't want to go take the mission. I'll take the mission in. You know what I'm saying? And Captain has to remember that he's got to rely on his team. Like if you go, the whole point of this point I'm making is you go to the end game. It's like boom, everybody. You know what I'm saying? How they were able to overdo the problems, right? And that's the one thing he has. So then we go to my guy, Treyway. You know what I mean? So I gave him Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I gave him Iron Man because like on the same mentality as Tony Stark's. Just always like, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to the point. Let's get this done. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Nanotech. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Futuristic, laser beam, locked in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Always showing up, boom, on time. Wop, wop, wop. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, where'd you get all that from? Hey, I've been hey, that's how it is. Locked in, locked and loaded. So that's why we gave Trey Iron Man. I think his flaw would be one dimensional at times. That's it. Just always come with tech. You know what I'm saying? Always come with tech. You know what I mean? Has to come in with a new way of adding something to the game, to his game. You know what I mean? That's only like I said, this is only this is word is born. You know what I'm saying? This is messages from the guy. You take what I'm saying, use it, blessings. And if you don't, give it to somebody else, right? So then we get to, already know. You know what I'm saying? My son. You know what I mean? I gave my son Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? I gave him Black Panther because it was basically Black Panther draws his energy from. I mean, if you think about it, he really draws his energy from the earth. You know what I'm saying? Really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like his true essence, the vibranium, it all cleans together because of his soul and his connection to the earth and being able to connect to elements, right? And that's how he is. Like, TJ's like that. He feeds off of what's going on and who's there. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to find the right person. You know what I'm saying? And get them. And he's always there to show up. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Panther and hand-to-hand combat. You know what I'm saying? You got no problem getting in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get that hand-to-hand combat if you got to. Bah! He hit you with an energy blast, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's how he is. Boom! All of a sudden, spark. His thing is his weakness is not being aggressive. Sometimes sitting back and waiting for the action to call you in. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just being like taking it to him. You know what I mean? So, and then we got my guy. Ryan Chris. It's my dude. My dude. You already know who he is. He the Hulk. You already know who he is. Smash, Brian, smash. My boy, okay. Put your hand in there. Put your hand in there. Put your hand in there. Think about it. Play with him, put your hand in there. Why you gonna rip that motherfucker off? Ryan, smash. No, but just in the sense of Hulk. Just a guy who just like, you know what I'm saying? I tell y'all this all the time. I've told you this before. I don't know how many times, but I have said it. one of the greatest quotes in the movie history I've seen, man. Quote was like, "Yo, it's time to get angry," and he was like, "Yo, that's the thing. I'm always angry." You know what I'm saying? So Ryan's like that. I remember I'm talking about one time, it was one game, they was young. It was one game. We was like, I was talking to Ryan, and I was talking to Ryan, and we were both about to talk to him, and we both were about to say something to him, and he looked at us, he was like, "God, double did." We was like, "Whoa, never mind." So that's bull. Tell you put your hand in there if you want to, right? And that's the thing for him. And I think one of the things for him, his weakness is that he can't turn that right shoulder. I'm sorry, my man. I'm sorry, but you guys are grown now. I can talk to you like grown men. I've told you that. Same thing I've been telling y'all for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all can understand the language now. Y'all grown. But yeah, you can't turn that right, man. You know what I'm saying? But his intensity is especially in the paint is unmatched. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, he the Hulk, man. You know what I mean? That's your boy Montre. You know what I'm saying? Got Montre. You know what I'm saying? Called Montre Winter Soldier. Montre Winter Soldier. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hey, you got that thing locked and loaded. You got that arm locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? And just can be a crafty guy. Can get mixed in there with that defense. Man, he ready to put that lockdown, man. Get that arm on you. I think his weakness is emotion. I think Bucky had a lot of emotion. I think a lot of the things that held Bucky back was his emotion. His emotions was thing. He took things more than they should have been, and each one, and, you know, this character matches him to that degree, and you know, that's just, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, young fella, this is what I'm trying to get y'all, man. Tyrese, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you war machine. I think you're similar to Trey's craftiness with especially with your shooting, especially with your laser locked in. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a good character for you. I think that I gave Q Falcon. You know what I'm saying? Because it smooth, gliding in. You know what I'm saying? Man, my guy gone. Hope not, but you know what I'm saying. Whatever it is. So, but that was, hey man, that was a little side trip. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying. I want to talk about my boys. That's the thing about having a weekly show. It's like I got to put everything I want to talk about in 1 week. I'm trying, like I said, I'm happy I was able to come to y'all Thursday. So I'm gonna try to come back and start giving y'all, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more material, because I got a lot of things I be wanting to say, and I'll be using it more so for my affirmations than I do on the topics that I want to talk about. But hey, it's my show. I'm doing it any way I want to. You know what I'm saying? That's what Thailand TV is all about, man. For real, on everything. If you listen to anything I say, man, blessings, 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 man. If you don't, man, it ain't work for you. You know what I mean? But the thing about it, too, that I wanted to say to close out on that, and this, we're gonna transition to what I'm talking about, right? Is bringing that all together. I mentioned it a little bit earlier. Bringing that all together, right? Because when you come in the end game, they brought everybody together. Everybody was on one accord. Everybody was like, "We got your back." Cap. So, you know what I'm saying? And I think one of the illest people to ever do that. I told you, we're going to have a long show tonight. So I hope you guys are ready to listen. one of the illest people to entities to ever inflict that is Wu-Tang Clan, man. I told you, I've talked about this once before. They're a blueprint for how it's done. Like they understood the concept of everybody eating, but nobody was above the crew. Nobody was above the crew. Everybody ate. Everybody had a time to shine. Everybody had a time to get money at whatever level they got it, and it never came above the crew. Never. Like I see him, I was the guys. Hey, on the guys, I'm sitting in the room with the guys. I'm sitting in the room with the guys, man. I'm sitting in the room with the guys, man. They blowing dro, man. They coming in. They're like, "What up, yo?" Hey, I'm like, I'm in here with the guys. I'm trying not to tweet, bro. Or everything. I'm a low key dude. Y'all know how grimy I get, right? So I'm trying not to tweet, man. Y'all know what that word means. I don't care, but it fit right there. I'm trying not to tweet, man. I'm with the guys, bro. Man, I'm with the guys, bro. Y'all think I'm lying? I'm with the guys, man. I don't like name dropping, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, like I told y'all, life's been lifing, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting there with the guys, man. You got to understand, they didn't put nobody above the crew. They all got money, bro. They all got money, bro. They all got money. However they got money, and they brought that and they kept that within them, and ain't nobody come over the crew, bro. Who's gonna do that shit no more, dog? Egos and shit, pride and shit. You know what I'm saying? On the gods, been on pride and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Pride to get us from all getting money. You know what I'm saying? One motherfucker be happy he got money. Everybody else ain't eating. Nigga happy. How we doing this for each other, man? For real, man. Wu-Tang, man. Body. Leg. Arm, head. Come together for a Voltron, man. You gotta come together and form Voltron, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know what I'm saying? These young dudes need to be taught that team mentality first, especially if they're gonna play team sports. Because to go up into the next level playing team sports, you gotta have that. Tonight I want to talk about, man, we have a long show tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're going, hey, what the preacher say? What you say? Don't worry, I'll be I'm gonna keep for a couple more minutes. That's it. I got one more thing to say. Right? You know what I'm saying? You in it for tonight, man. Thailand TV, man. Welcome, man, to the guys. Hey, man, I was sitting in that room though, real quick, not to reflect, but I was sitting in that room though, man, and I was sitting in that room, dude, and with the gods, man. Like y'all understand what I'm telling you, man. I'm sitting there with these pops, these like for real, dog. These dudes is like, yo, these those dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the room with them. I'm trying to tweak. Hey, I don't name drop though. Shout out to the gods, man. Hey, man, look. One thing I always talk about and emphasize is youth sports. I'm convicted in the efforts of programs being better because of how much they pour into youth sports. That fuels your future. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the things I be tripping about, like, you know me, man, I bust shots at people. People take it for whatever they take it for. I don't. It's Thailand TV, man. Call me, hit me, show me, post me. Okay, that's it. We out here, man. This is the digital world, baby. And I want people to understand that it's like, I'm not pulling shots at anybody or things like that, but one thing I understood was how much it was important to hone your own. I knew how important it was to hone your own, and I fought tooth and nail I fought tooth and nail. So, I told y'all I did a show last week about phrases and stuff like that you come up with. That it fits right now too. I fought fucking tooth, like for real. I fought fucking tooth and nail for that class of 2026 on everything on the God. You know what I'm saying? For them to be the elites like they are, I fought tooth and nail. Like they everybody don't get it how much I fought. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get it all the politics things that go behind that shit, especially as a parent of an athlete too. I'm fighting double time because they thinking I'm doing it for him only. They thinking I'm doing it for him only. And my thing about it that was this is the thing that lasts me to this day. I don't have to do it for him. I don't know if you see the motherfucker videos of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you've been to the motherfucker games of this nigga, right? So I ain't got it. He could do it for himself. That's the proof positive of the point that I'm trying. That's I don't even need to prove anything with words because look. So I'm not doing it for he cool. If I wasn't here, he'd still be doing that. But it's difficult to come into a situation where you're trying to tell people, okay, this is what's the betterment of these kids. We had our kids third, fourth grade. It's a little bit of insert of the movie I was telling you about. Here it goes. So we had our kids at third and fourth grade. Football. Fifth grade, they brought somebody else in. I told y'all this story before. But the thing that nobody understands is when sixth grade season came back around, it was a conversation that needed to be had. And who do you think they had that conversation with? So I had to advocate. I had to advocate for my people from then on out after fifth grade. The easiest point that I made was, you see, we won. You see, when you took it from us, you see, we lost. That was my biggest point. So in tune with that, what I understood, what I knew is that we had a system here. We had a system here, and as long as I knew that I could be a part of that system, I knew that I could bring in the people that take kids to another level. Rather just by touch and contact of me. These people. Because I never understood that. Like, that was one of the biggest problems that I had. I was like, how do you have people that have proven this works through their own kids? Right? You know what I'm saying? So when I went to board meetings and got involved with that, I told y'all about that stuff. It was like, yo, how can we have somebody in this program that brings this knowledge that we can't use? But we all say we want our kids to be here. It didn't make any sense. And you know me, I told y'all when I had conversations with kids and I asked them real questions like, what do you want to do in life? Where do you want to be? How do you want to get there? What do you think you need to do to get there? And they tell me things, and no, we got to do it like this, or just even about the sports that you have. What do you want to be done for you guys in the sport? What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to win, or do you guys want to play equal playing time? Coach, we want to win. And because of one parent, and I don't know who this is. I don't know who, if it is only one. I don't know. I'm just saying, in some cases, it can be because of one parent. Literally, not the kid, the parent. And we have to make and but point being, we have an ear, we have a voice that's been there and that's taken people there, right? And then next you come with a person who smooth player, you know what I'm saying? The OG, you know what I'm saying? The OG, he love the kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, you love the kids, man. You know what I mean? And then so you already know we're talking about Gary first, Gary G. Trent, and then Rob, the OG. I think Rob was a great asset to this team because Rob loved the kids, man. Rob loved the kids, man. Rob was always looking out for the kids, man. Like he was always his best interest was for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like how they felt, you know what I'm saying, whatever they want to do. Just kind of he just tried to teach them how uh uh you know, to be smart, you know what I'm saying, and you know, just to do things the right way. You know, but Rob, you know what I'm saying, what I loved about Rob is Rob was still an OG, and if shit popped off, everybody gone. Everybody gone. Corner. Call the corner, man. The whole block. Anyways. And then my guy Fuzz, once he came over after because we lost him after I told you we lost him after the fifth grade year. Fuzz came over. He brought his son over. And Gavari Flowers. And young man brought a new man, much needed offense to us. Man, all over defense and offense. It's all just athleticism all over the place. And his dad and his dad as a coach, I felt was good for us too because he's just a very passionate man. He's from Southside Minneapolis. Grew up around a time when Southside Minneapolis was teaching young men to survive. You know what I'm saying? So his hustle is his mindset of hustle is there. We're gonna be long winded tonight, so you know what I'm saying. Lock in, lock and loaded, man. Strap up. What's the young dude? What's the young dudes do? You know, what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Strap up. You know what I mean? But yeah. So he was like, he was just like emotion, just pure, you know what I'm saying, raw emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like if something wasn't right, you know what I'm saying? If something wasn't right, you know what I mean? He's gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need that voice. You need to be able to have that confidence not only that confidence, but to be able to vocalize that confidence. And I felt that he was good at bringing that to the table for these kids. But my guy, Marco, he impressed me. Marco impressed me. I'm telling you, he impressed me, dog. His football knowledge was pretty dope. Like he was like, cause we was like defensively, we was straight. You know what I'm saying? Like defensively, we had Gary's defensive dude. You know what I'm saying? Marco was a defensive dude. I'm like, yo, we was straight. You know what I'm saying? I had the offense for third and fourth grade year. You know what I'm saying? I don't like toot my own horn. I hate toot my own horn. But I had the offense third, fourth grade year, and they had to call us. They had to call me up like, Tyler, you gotta stop blowing out Egan. I'm like, man, fuck Egan, man. You know what I'm saying? They're always chirping. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? We up 56-0. They were like, yo, you gotta kneel it. Kneel it. Hell no, I ain't kneeling shit. Nigga, tight end motherfucker passed my son. Kill these motherfuckers. But that was you know what I'm saying? But when they gave it back to us, I think that it was good for the time that we had because of those mindsets that we had. I think, you know what I'm saying, Gary bringing it in. This is what killed me was that, like just the hesitation, you know what I'm saying, of not synchronizing with that person. Like, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. You know what I'm saying? I did. Shit. I locked in. I was like, and you my dude too? We finna make this crack, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going in, you going in. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you gotta be. We're gonna tread into that, right? We're gonna tread into that tonight. Loyalty. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk a little bit about loyalty in a minute. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk a little bit about loyalty on Thailand TV. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do, man. I hope you stay in and tune in for me tonight, man. Cause these weekly shows, man. Hopefully soon one day, you know, so I can get back to bringing y'all the material very often. But these weekly shows, man, I gotta pack it all in, man. I gotta pack it all in because I got a lot to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I get like that too. When I start writing, I start figuring out, oh, I want to say that. Something I want to say that to say that. So it comes. So hope y'all locked in. I don't want to get shut down again. But man, you got to think about it like this, man. When I was with Coach Pat, when we was here at Apple Valley, I told him we got to go with the youth movement. I told him. I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you gotta rock with it, you know what I'm saying? And there have been times where I've told people that you gotta rock with that youth people, man, because they ready to go, man. I don't know nothing about nothing, but they ready to go. So sometimes you gotta roll with them, man. You gotta throw them young dudes out there, thoroughbreds out there. And you know, I was blessed to be able to help aid in creating a legacy, you know what I'm saying, for Apple Valley youth sports. A group of guys who, you know, just they endured it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we were just a staple of south of the river. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for that period of time, like I told y'all, man, people had to send us people, bro. They had to send people to come play us, man. You know what I'm saying? And um, you know, everybody wanted to come play us. Everybody did. So he didn't, you're lying. If you say he didn't, you're lying, right? Might have faded away. You know what I'm saying? We got to high school, but you know what I'm saying? Before that, we dominated everything. You know what I'm saying? I knew what I was doing. I knew with Gary being on there, I knew Gary having the ability to be a brick wall. Like there was no fucking pushing shit. Like you couldn't fucking talk him out of shit. Like yo, he gonna tell your kid what the fuck your kid need to do. This is my late night show, so I apologize for any language. He's gonna tell your kid what the fuck your kid needs to do. If he doesn't do the shit, he's gonna tell your kid he's not doing the shit. He's gonna tell your kid, look, this is what you need to motherfucking do. If the kid ain't doing it, he's gonna tell your kid he ain't doing the shit. But then once your kid starts doing the shit, he'll congratulate your kid. But he was a brick wall. You ain't talking about out of it. You better just get to it. You better just get to doing it. That's it. Rock and roll. You want to be better? That's it. You want to be the best? That's it. And I love that. I loved it. I was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember fourth grade when I was the head coach. When I was the head coach of the team, um, the Apple Valley traveling team. When I was the head coach of the Apple Valley traveling team, just my mindset of being able to put together shit, right? Bringing Gary in to be able to give these kids the toughness that they motherfucking need, with them having the athleticism that they needed, and then having Rob right there. We had some times, right? But I remember one time the board came to me and they had after practice, they had a conversation with me and said, "Well, we want to know why you got all these different coaches with you." I'm like, "Look, man, y'all want these kids to be better. That's it." So it was just the thing that you had to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you knew that you had people that were teaching good sports. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew these guys, like as far as like the essence of the sport. And like I said, my guy Marco, man. God, Marco, man. I was thinking about that shit. Sorry to dwell off on y'all tonight, man. I ain't done this show for about a few days. I got a lot to talk about. But man, my guy Marco, man, that dude surprised the fuck out of me, dog. Like he even so like we get up to 8th grade football and motherfucking everybody, we had to do our thing. Everybody had to do their thing. So by 8th grade, Trey was one. Trey Rob been training Trey to be, you know what I'm saying, get that shot off. That's what they've been doing. As you see, you know what I'm saying, right? So he was training to get that shot off. And so Trey had stuff with football. Gary, the young kids from Gary, you know what I'm saying, the little ones, man, they coming up into the thing now. You know what I'm saying? So he training all of them together. You know, they have time to be there all the time, so he can be there sparingly. Me, you know what I'm saying? I had Lincoln. So pretty new to, you know what I'm saying, having a new dude, new little baby, you know what I'm saying, a lot of time, a lot of dedication, so I can be there when I be there. But Marco was like, yo, I got it. You know what I'm saying? The board came to me, said, Tyler, like, Tyler, can y'all keep y'all I'm like, yo, man, Marco, you got it. Marco said, I got it. I said, all right, then we got it. I said, we got it. He said, all right. That's how I go down. You know what I'm saying? Because I understood that by that point, 8th grade, this man knew what he was doing when it came to football. And he did, man. He had a good season, man. By himself, Rock by himself. Rock by himself, man. Man, I had to take the last game, man. I had to coach the last game because he had COVID. But he was there in the parking lot on top of the car there, on top of this motherfucking Camaro and shit, man. Nah, but it was a hell of a game. Do I have that game on? I don't know if I have that game recorded. I gotta have that game recorded. No, I think I did because G was there too. I'm filming, coach. I'm head coaching and filming at the same time. Hey man, I was on it, man. Hey, I was on it, bro. Now you'll see. Inserts to the movie South of the River. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a plug to that. I gotta start plugging that. I got about 8 months. I got about 8 months to make that shit pop off. So, but I got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. I'm sorry. So spinning off of that whole situation with the young kids, man, we transition into loyal to a fault. I think this is a very huge topic right now. So anybody that's held on for the conversation that I'm having tonight, thank you. I appreciate it. You niggas ain't motherfucking loyal, man. You bitches ain't motherfucking loyal either, man. Everybody gets shots, man, around here, man. None of y'all motherfuckers is loyal, bro. And it's so funny because there's only one thing. Everybody pop all that shit about loyalty, but there's that one thing that'll make you change your motherfucking mind quick on me, nigga. Money. Tell me I'm lying. I always say that. If I'm ever lying, let me see it. I post this stuff on social media. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm on the motherfucking ground. Loyalty is dead, man. Like true loyalty is dead. People aren't loyal like that no more, man. People aren't really like just with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't make those, you know, anymore. Like back in the day, like people are from what they were, what we are in the past. You know what I'm saying? But that's some different shit down. They don't even call it laws. I don't even, because motherfuckers are trying to call it what they do that. Nah, that ain't what we did. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays, to be able to make friends and to be able to associate with people and to be able to blend things and create businesses and build together, it's not pure loyalty anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to the highest bidder. It goes to the highest bidder, straight up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you look at it with men and women these days. You know, it's crazy, especially when they do that stuff with relationships and stuff. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But I think we first need to establish that there's a difference between trust and loyalty. There's a difference, right? I think you can trust something and not be loyal. And I think DMX kind of broke that down for you to understand the difference between the two the best when he said trust something to be whatever it is. Like if you trust a lion to act like a lion, you know what I'm saying? Don't think that a lion is like a kidney. You know what I'm saying? Like a kitten. Oh, I can pet a little kitten. No, a lion will eat your ass. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta trust that whatever it is gonna be whatever it is. A dude that lies, you gotta trust that he gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? You a female that is promiscuous, you gotta trust most likely she's gonna be promiscuous. So, and you gotta understand that about them people, and that's where you determine whether you're going to be loyal to that person or not. And I think we need to dive in a little bit about what loyalty and kind of really is, right? You need to figure it out. You got to figure out. You got to figure it out who and what you're gonna be loyal to, right? One of the biggest influences of that is the workplace. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? So many people are the people that are like, man, I just go there for the paycheck, right? I mean, that's a form of loyalty. I mean, you like I said, highest bidder, right? That place is paying you more than anybody pay you. So you gotta go in every day, punch your clock. You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying, right? And I mean, if you think about this, what is it? The thing that said one time it said, it's a meme or something saying that, you know, what I'm saying if you were to die one day, the next day or same day, they have your job posted up. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit, right? But you loyal to the motherfucker. You show your motherfucking ass up. Motherfucking 7 o'clock in the morning, don't you? You know what I'm saying? And you be look, hey, this is the funniest part about it too. You get off at 4, right? 3:59, 3:59, you be looking at emails and shit, making sure nothing come through. 4 o'clock, you be looking at that clock. You be like, boy, I can get the fuck out this motherfucker, boy. That's crazy. Like, you can't just be sitting there just like, yeah, must be 4 o'clock, I'm leaving. No, you got to be in that motherfucker like, can I leave? Oh, God, I don't send an email. But you stay loyal to that shit. It's bitter, right? That's the ones who's bidding the most right now for you, right? You need that shit. Chasing that money. You know what I mean? It's bitter. So that's a big factor in people's loyalty. That's, you know what I'm saying. Like I've seen it affect people to the point where that's just all they do. Their passion is just working. You know what I'm saying. And I've seen it tear up homes and you know, whether or not it's the actual cause of it, but I've seen it be deemed as a factor. So you know, and you got to understand how quickly that shit be posting the motherfucking jobs up when you gone. It was you loyal to like a motherfucker. Friendships. Oh man, already. My dudes. You know what I'm saying? Your friendships, man. I think those are probably the deepest forms of loyalty. I don't know about these young dudes now though. Like I was saying before, you can't count what we did back in the day as the same thing. But we the purest form of loyalty. But whatever y'all because y'all calling it loyalty, but they ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't find out until you're fucked over. Yeah. So like what nuts, right? We were loyal like for real. You know what I'm saying? And I think that especially, you know what I'm saying, men, you know what I'm saying, we always stayed on that good accord, man, with each other where we could reach out to each other and always pick up the phone, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, when your phone ring for especially like because I had to pause for a second because like remember I gotta futurize my shit because my language I'm gonna talk 2007 is but now it's 2000, you know what I'm saying, 25. So if you think about that coming through, you know what I'm saying, like that number, right? You know what I'm saying, and that name pop up, you know what I'm saying, bam. That's what's dope about it, you know what I'm saying, the new age stuff. The name pop up. I was thinking about with the number call, you gotta realize what we but anyway, but nowadays my name pop up. Hey, what's up, man? It's calculating every time. Every time, right? Yeah, there's new stuff now. They be like, the beefing is part of the motherfucking laws. They like, that ain't. No, it ain't. Almost dying. Nah, it ain't. I don't know where y'all get that stuff from, man. That's that new age loyalty. We trying to circulate and bring this back to the old age loyalty with real shit. Friendships for life. You know what I'm saying? Bonds for life with friends. I think that friendship loyalty is dangerous within ladies. ladies, you guys have some dangerous friendships, man. I was telling you guys one time about this before. Um, I said, you have a lot of situations where women are giving bad advice because of their loyalty. That's scary loyalty. Because I said this before in the story. I was working with these people. I was on break, and we were just sitting there having a conversation. These two young ladies, and the one lady was like, "Yo, yeah, my ex or the dude, whatever, yeah, whatever." And she was like, "Yeah, he made me so mad. I should have slashed all four of his tires." The girl was like, or no, she's like, "I should have slashed his tires." And her friend was like, "Yeah, should have slashed them all." I'm sitting there, and the first thing that came, this is how I am. This is how I am. The first thing that came to my mind was, that's a criminal offense. I'm just weird like that. That's how my mind operates. But and I think most of the guys that I've interacted with respond pretty much the same way. So on odds, in the right direction, guys have been able to have those kind of conversations that go, "Hey, look, maybe that's not a good idea." But she was like, "Hell yeah, girl, you should have grabbed." She told her to go grab. She should have grabbed four of them. All four of them. Don't just do one. Do all four. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's scary loyalty, ladies. Y'all gotta watch y'all loyalty. Y'all loyalty be bad. Y'all be, girl. Hey, forget him. Forget that motherfucker. You should go out and be single again. Hell yeah, girl. I'm loyal to you. Not my man. I got your back, girl. Hell yeah. I'm just saying that's scary. Girl, I'm at the club right now. Where you at? Oh, I'm home. My man. Why? You told me to go. Hey, girl, that's scary loyalty. Be scared of that stuff, man. Watch that stuff, man. Oh man, but no, guys, we have dedicated loyalty. Our fault is dedicated loyalty to a fault. We locked in. Once we believe you locked. There's only a couple of times where we believe you locked in. Um, when you say yes to us, you want to marry us. When you say that you want to have a child with us, and when you say you are ride or die. Yeah, I'm gonna put that right up in that motherfucker. Because when you say those words, that means no matter what the fuck I put you through, you good. You good. You got me. I got you. Fucking motherfucker. Right? You know what I'm saying? And our mindset starts. And I've broken it down for my lady before. Our mindset starts to building. I've talked about this before. Building something different, right, than what we had vision. We had this vision. All of a sudden, we met you. Now we had to be like, oh well, okay, take this off. So now I got this, and she can do whatever she wants to with this, and we gotta build it. Then you leave. Then you leave. We like, oh fuck, I gotta build it. All right, what motherfucker? What do we do with it? And we don't do the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but we stay within it. We keep rocking it because it's there now. You know what I'm saying? We cool, whatever. So that loyalty of a lot of men still having that connection with that person because of their dreams of it actually becoming what it was supposed to be. Right? You can have that situation. You know what I'm saying, with guys because they're really in they can be tricked and persuaded that way too. You know what I'm saying? Easily. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. Like I said, everybody gets shots on him. Guys can be persuaded very easily, especially when you say those three things to them. Yes, you'll marry them. You have their child, and when you want to be their ride or die, those three things. If a woman said, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, if a woman said that, I guarantee you, if a woman says all three of those things, nigga locked down. That nigga locked down. You ain't gonna see him no more, fellas. That's your friend gone. Since you say those three things, I'm telling you. So that's the scary thing about guys' dedication, loyalty, dedicated loyalty is because they get really locked into the thinking that it's forever. You know what I'm saying? And if a woman's bouncing back and forth, they don't understand. Men don't understand that kind of language, which is ironic because we do that kind of language. But we really don't do it because women go in and out of it emotionally, guys don't. So I think that the aspect of relationships become a huge test for loyalty. They become a huge test for loyalty because now you're putting your situation in um, jeopardy of everything else, right? When you go into a relationship with, that's why a lot of people try to stay friends with opposite sex people that they're close to because they don't want the relationship ties to it. Because when relationship ties come to it, the word comes onto it. All of a sudden, now we have responsibilities, and um, in order to have that situation, I think that it's important to be loyal to the relationship. I think that's the most important thing that we got to work with. And I've talked about this before on the previous show. That's one of the hardest things for us to do. I think everybody goes into relationships nowadays thinking about themselves and how themselves can benefit. Even though they don't think that they will do it, I think the biggest factor in learning how to do that and change that is knowing that you do that. Like you have to start realizing when you're conversating and the words are coming out of your mouth, are they relaying it in a personal award? Like, is what you're saying only getting you solving your problem? Because a lot of times when I conversate with people, it isn't always 100% best for me. It's more so best for more people than it is for me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's what a lot of people in relationships don't understand how to do is the we. You know what I'm saying? Speaking French. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I think the scariest thing to get started into a relationship with a person for the ladies is to do they'll do. You know what I'm saying? Ride or die. I think that's one of the scariest things to say to a man because what it says is no matter what are the ups and downs, because that's the first person in their life that's really done that. You know what I'm saying? Except for their parent, except for their mama. That's the first person in their life that's ever done that before their mama. That's the first person that's ever done that. And if you can do that, like my mama did that. No matter what I did, she loved her baby. She loved her baby. Baby, come home. That's why it's dangerous for women to toss that out, man. But that's why um, if you're going to use that, you got to be able to understand the concept of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the real part of loyalty. Because uh, um, an era of, like I said, we was talking about that the other day. I was talking about that the other day, man. You know what I'm saying? Do or die. You know what I'm saying? Like that era of music left an imprint as far as, you know what I'm saying, something like that. To speak ride or die. People will say that. They understand. Everybody understands that lingo. I get it. It's some otherworldly shit that I'm talking about. I get it. I tell y'all all the time. Thailand TV, we talk like that. So whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge lingo that everybody understands. They think I'm talking about. Think I'm talking about something that ain't right. Tell me I'm not right. Tell me if a woman, fellas, if a woman sat on your lap right now and was like, "Yo, ride or die. I'll be your ride or die." Tell me you ain't. Tell me you ain't understanding what the fuck she's saying. Tell me you're not understanding what you're saying. So that is a huge thing, a part of loyalty when it comes into a situation with man, woman, more so the man. You know what I'm saying? And understand, ladies, men are locked in if you're going to talk like that. They will lock in. So if you ready for that, if you can be that, you know what I'm saying, be ready for that. And be loyal to a fault, man. Loyal to a fault. Take the fault. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you understand you play a role in it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be loyal to the relationship more so than loyal to yourself. And even if you think about it, like I said, third person or a second person, being loyal to him. More important than being loyal to you, more important than being loyal to him is being loyal to the relationship. I think I didn't speak that last time. I think I just said being loyal to yourself, being loyal to the relationship. But I think also you got to understand even being loyal to the other person. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of you people need to be loyal to either one of you. Be loyal to the relationship. It's more important than both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that's real funny is I've always heard this, like people, you've seen these memes. They put the memes up of the people, sports fans, and they talk about, you know what I'm saying, how guys be more, people have been more devoted to their teams, to their sports teams, and they've been devoted to their relationships. Like I thought that, I thought it was funny, but I think it was true. I think people be like, man. I heard people that have disqualified dates because of sports. That is real. That it is real. But then I've on the other side of it, other side of the fence, I've heard relationships with people that have um, been opposite rivalries and still been together, and you know what I'm saying, they rock their little uniform, their outfits, game day, each other's thing, even when they play each other. So I've seen it worked out before too. But I've heard the meme saying that people have been more loyal to their sports team. That's what I'm talking about. That brings up what I'm talking about. That brings up the whole point of what I'm talking about, with how loyalty is dead. Like they're saying that a person is more loyal to their sport team than they would their own relationship. And that's real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you value that, and that's not the essence of loyalty, which was ironic though. I play Angels Advocate, which is ironic. It is ironic that is actually the definition of loyalty. That kind of is the definition of loyalty at the same time, though, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? That's catch-22 on that one, man. You know what I'm saying? But dog, some people be more loyal to them sports teams than dealing with anybody else, man. And you can't be like that, man. And when you want to be in relationships, you know what I mean. Unless you can find somebody to ride with that decision. It gets tough once you get to marriage, because that's when demands and expectations starting to be heightened, and the requirement to meet those become huge conversations daily. I think that once you've taken yourself to that next level of deciding that you are one, that is the only way that you can think. And that's and that's the real essence of marriage. That's what you have to think like a we. There's no other fucking way to do it. If you're in marriage, if you ever think of it like a me, you will fucking end your relationship no matter what you fucking decide. That's the fucked up thing about marriage. If you're not ready for it, that's the fucked up thing about marriage, because every decision that you make has to be a we. Everyone. Every fucking one. That's crazy. Like, it's crazy when you think about it, right? But you'll think about it. But it's crazy. Every decision that you make has to be a we decision, because the probability of it being a me decision and benefiting the relationship, bingo, drops down. So I'm chilling at the club, chick says she wants to suck my dick. We have a me decision to make right now, or we'd have a we decision right now. This is what I'm talking about. Everything, like, I know that was an extreme example, but that's the loyalty of the relationship. Is any circumstance is a we. That's what a lot of people don't understand. And I say things that seem extreme, and I get it. That's me, especially with relationships, because I love relationships with people. I love seeing people with good relationships, right? And I think one of the biggest things is how we relate to each other. And with marriage, you have to realize that it's only going to work out if the two people understand that we are one person. We move as one person. So now I have to talk as if you were standing right next to me. That's how my conversation has to be now. Now, if I can conversate with you in front of you about that, then I ain't got no problem conversating with whoever about whatever. But I got to know that first. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that the things have to be discussed and conversated with about at first. The main thing. You know what I'm saying? That way you know exactly what you're being loyal to. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the kids come in. Because the kids, and that's the thing, I think this is a good point to kind of bring home this marriage part. The kids, because those are the biggest tests to the relationship. Well, you want to test the relationship? Have a kid. You want to test how strong it is? Have a kid. Have a fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I'm telling you, man. Hey, and that's in marriage too. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're single and you're mingling and have one that's already bad a situation. But in marriage, it can be a stressful thing too. You know what I'm saying? So conversating, I think, is a huge factor about being able to have a solid ground as to what you guys are going to be deeming as make or breaks. Make or break counselor that we went to before said your make or breaks, right? Your make or break levels, what you won't put up with. You can't put up with it. You know what I'm saying? But you establish it from the get-go, because that way, and I think that's a good reason, because what happens is you know what you're loyal to, right? You can't be like, a lot of times I think people, especially young ladies who throw out the ride or die situation, you don't know what you're riding or dying for, right? You know what I'm saying? I think you got to have conversations in the beginning to see what you guys need to be loyal to, the man and the woman. What am I being loyal to? And especially right before you have the kids, because once you have the kids, you're kind of locked in, you know, and they're an investment. You know, kids are an investment, $1 million investment. They've always talked about kids being pretty much $1 million investment. So if you look at it like that, I don't understand why the fuck people can't just work it out, because you can't fuck up $1 million investments every motherfucking day, right? So you gotta work together, regardless of what the outcome of your relationship is, to make that $1 million investment work. You know, because you got to look at it like that, man. Kids, you, as much you have to invest into them, man. And this is something, some data that I'll be giving you a lot of times when it comes to this, is data I had when I was coming out as a father. So right now it might be about, especially with all this electronic shit coming out, it might be about 25 mil tick. It might be 25 mil tick to have a little bang bang. Straight up. That's on the God, man. I'm telling you real language, bro. Like, listen to that shit. It might be 25 mil. Like, that's like 20. You are signing over, what is it? You signing over $25 million in credit when you have a child. And you trying to get it back every day. Talk to the God. Talk to the God. So if you're gonna invest in that, I think motherfucking number one priority needs to be motherfucking loyalty to you. Nigga, you need to be loyal to that female. Female, you need to be loyal to that dude. Stop fucking playing around, man. I'm gonna spit the words to you, man. Spit the God shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Get on your check and get on your P's, man. Y'all gotta stop this fucking bullshit. If you like a motherfucker, talk to a motherfucker, tell him you like him. Nigga, you motherfucking like her, nigga, shut the fuck up, tell her you like her. Date, motherfucker. You motherfuckers date, don't like each other, tell each other you don't like each other. Move the fuck on. Stop having that motherfucking promiscuous shit. That's nasty. Y'all nasty out here. You know what I'm saying? And stop. It's just, it's taking loyalty for granted, man. It's almost using it as a weapon. Saying I'll be a ride or die, or girl, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff just to get people in to be loyal to you. And in turn, you know what I'm saying? You know, just not understanding the concept of what it means to just have the person you with, or you with, your people, just having a back, just having a back, supporting, riding with them, whatever it is, just having a back. You know, people take that for granted now. You know what I'm saying? They do it to lure people in to use their light, and you know, puts a bad vibe on being loyal to people. But like I said earlier in the show, man, it's the difference between loyalty and trust. You got, once you recognize who somebody is, just trust that they're gonna be who they are. You know what I'm saying? The loyalty comes to people that you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll stay loyal, because like it's a difference between being loyal to the program, or the idea, and being loyal to the people involved. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. As long as you know the difference. You know what I mean? You good. And there's a difference between loyalty and cheating too, ladies. Yeah, I got it. I'm looking out for fellas. I gave y'all 30 days. If you didn't listen to it, if you didn't listen to it, sorry for you. Sorry for you. Because if you listen to it, blessings. And if you don't, it wasn't meant for you. But there's a difference between cheating and loyalty. And there's a reason why. Because I think behind loyalty becomes emotion. You have to have emotion. You have to have an emotional connection. You have to have gone through some things with this person to understand that person got your back like you got theirs. You know what I'm saying? So I had to see the fire burn in my motherfucking head, and it burning your motherfucking head. You looking at me, we looking at each other like, oh shit, it ain't gonna do this shit no more. Then I'm like, this is my dude. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that connection. You gotta have that, and that's an emotional connection, whether it's with friends, whether in relationships, right? So the reason why it's different with cheating is because guys don't have that emotional connection to side chicks, whatever they call themselves. I don't know. I have no idea what they call themselves. I don't know. But what we do is we bond with someone who um, just mentally can make our minds feel at ease, feel like we can handle whatever comes. And that's the type of loyalty uh, 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 that comes from a woman. And that's why cheating and loyalty is different, because women establish that with other men. So for you to be able to give that same energy to another man is the problem. Can't give that same energy because we ain't get when we do that. That one thing that they do, the guys do, when we get at to women, we ain't giving them that energy. They ain't getting that essence of us. You got that essence. But when women do that, when women go cheat, they give them the essence that they need, make them feel like, yo, yeah, I'm the man. And your man is supposed to don't be the only one that thinks that they the man. And the ladies, I know you hate it, but sorry. Value gets added to a man when he has a sexual dominance. I'm just playing. Hey man, I put these words out, man, for y'all, man. It's late night TV. Don't worry about it. There's a difference between cheating and loyalty, and men can be loyal, and even if they mess up. That's what I call a mess up. Even if they mess up, they can still be loyal. Women, if they mess up, fellas is dangerous. Okay, so proceed with caution if you do that. You know what I mean? So it's all about it's all about whatever your loyalty. Like, what are you loyal to? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you really, really loyal to? When you're in situations, what are you loyal to? A person who you loyal to. I think that it's important for us, especially men. I've talked about this before. To pick up the phone, man. Women do it all the time, man. So I don't have to talk to them about it, but they pick up the phone all the time for each other. Man, we got to do that a little bit more. Just picking up the phone, man, and calling each other and checking in. And if we are doing it, don't slow it down. I think it's important for us as people, to connect. Um, that's the one thing that we have to do. Our energies have to connect somehow, and that's to just send each other through vibrations through the phone, or to meet out with each other and visually see each other. But it's important for us to do that, especially you know to teach that loyalty and how important it is to have that in this world today. People that have just been together and known each other. I be seeing that stuff on Facebook too, man. Like I see guys posting pictures of people that sent from high school days. You know what I'm saying? They like 70. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that dude's about 70. You know what I'm saying? So and that's dope. I think that's a testament to how important it is to have loyalty within your stuff. I think today's loyalty is tainted. I think we have a problem out there with it. Um, what I mean, man. When I talk about things, man, I talk about them because I try to do things to solve them problems, and that's what I do my show for, is to be able to come to you guys with, hopefully, pointing out some of these problems and some of these issues and helping us, become better as people, and making this happen, man. Um, but I think talking and communicating can help with you know um, youth sports. Closing on this, just teaching kids how to be, you know, and it comes back around everything I talk about, man. Teaching kids from the association how important it is to stay behind the team that you're vying for, and to play and to ride with your brethren, you know. And what that does is it fuels the high school, you know what I'm saying? Because you get kids in that pipeline that have been playing together, and the key, teaching camaraderie is the most difficult shit, man. You can't teach it, man. Like, it's the most. If anybody, I can. Oh, nigga, I can. I teach team back, nigga. I'll break the kids down for team back. I'll teach team basketball, bro. That's all I teach. I don't teach shit else, bro. I teach team basketball, and I think that's why my shit gets so I ain't gonna say, but debated with. I think that's why it gets debated with, because a lot of people are left team basketball, man. If you're gonna play team sports, man, you gotta have a team mentality, and it starts when they're young. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when they learn to be loyal to their brethren. You know what I'm saying? When we start teaching individuality, they start having separation. You know what I'm saying? At least they lose because they played as a team and just got beat, rather than losing because they all sit there try to blame one person. You take that away when you teach team basketball, because then they motherfucking learn how to win together and learn how to lose together. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty, man. Real loyalty. And that's a part of things that are missing from sports today. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the KD. Everybody talk about K Crack on KD, man. But so, hey, man, they had to go get checked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he felt how the NBA was going. There's too many stars. There's too many bangers in here. I gotta go. Hey, I gotta make me an ultimate team to get me a chip. But I think learning that at the young level is a problem. I think making kids move, transfer, jump, different teams. I think that's a problem. I tell this story all the time. I feel like one of the funniest moments I had with my boys is that we were at a tournament in Lakeville tournament. I think the Woodbury kids was there, and they were like, "I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna come to a close in a minute. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?" But they were standing in front of us, getting ready to go in the gym, and they turned around. They were like, one kid was like, "Hey, that's the Apple Valley team." And he was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, that's their whole winter team right there." He was like, because it was AAU season. And he was like, "That's their whole team right there." He's like, "It is?" Like, "Yeah." Oh man. It was the first time I could tell y'all this story. I told y'all before. It was the first time I started to realize how kids were starting to recognize, even kids were starting to recognize how we were able to keep that whole team together. The ball out. They just balled out, man. People were we had a whole gymnasium. We had a whole gymnasium of kids. We was like 3 teams in there on the sideline. So it had to be those 3 teams and their parents and coaches. And then we were playing the team and their parents and their coaches. And everybody in there was cheering, man. Everybody else was cheering. The whole gym was cheering for the other team. Every time the team made a basket, every time we got, we busted their we busted their motherfucking ass, man. And that was the one thing about how these guys turned out is the loyalty, man. They just stayed, man. They stayed and just rocked with each other, man. It's proof is in the pudding, man. You can argue, you can debate whatever you want, man. Like, show me your proof in your pudding, man. Show me your proof in your pudding, man. Cause I'll show you mine, bro. They all over Thailand TV on YouTube at 800 Styles Productions. All that stuff, man. All that material I'm talking about, man. I'm showing you the proof. Think I'm lying. The proof. Everything I've been talking about, man. Everything I've been saying to you guys. All the words I be spitting to y'all. I know today we long-winded, but I don't give a fuck. I gotta represent, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like this shit is getting crazy, man. I sat up here and I told these dudes, man. I told these dudes, dog. I told these dudes. You got athletes, man. Put them on the fucking field. Let them get loose. I was down there. I said, get a ball to your stars. Nigga gonna try to play me. I said, get a ball to your stars, nigga. See why kids transfer, man. I talk to these kids, bro. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, man, especially as a player development coach. I think that's one of the most important positions that we can start having at the high school level is the player development coach. That's what I'm going to fully represent. We need to have advocates for the kids mainly. And then we can advocate bridges between the kids, the coaches, the kids, the parents, the coaches, and even the staff. They over there They out there building teams, right? You know what I'm saying? And I think our program, you know what I'm saying? I think our sports program, we in a situation right now where we're nice. We can make some demands from the city. We can start building some things up. We can start making this area because look. I don't know if you noticed, see the little changes going on at the community center. This place is gonna be really nice. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be really nice. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I've been talking about this for a minute, so you know what I'm saying. This is bot, right? You know what I'm saying? So, uh, 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 I think for our kids, I think for our program, I think for our association program, our high school program, I think that right now we're in a great place where we don't have to worry about kids transferring. Um, every once in a while it happens, but I think we're in a good place right now. I think kids want to come in. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. That's dope. It's a good place to be at. I think our numbers are going to keep growing, um, and I think as long as we keep teaching the sports, especially basketball right now, because we're hot, and I think we're going to be really hot for a while. I think that it's important to teach them loyalty to each other, and you're starting off with the right place. We're starting off with the right place where we have kids that have been with the program. That's a great base. That's a great base to start with. But you got to make sure you keep it that way. They got to understand loyalty to the program first, loyalty to each other second, and then loyalty to whatever the fuck you talk about. That's the order, because that's the only way That's the only way they're gonna win. Because at some point in time, they got to go off the grid. At some point in time, kids, that's the part. That's the. I told my kids, man. I remember the last game I had with my boys, man, with my JV squad. I told them, I said, today is the last day lesson that I'm gonna teach you guys. It's trust. Trust is the last thing I'm gonna teach you guys. You trust me. I trust you. And trust me, we're gonna win this game. And we was like, man, we was down because we were like, when I gave that speech, man, we was down like 16, I think. We was down 16 when I gave that speech, man. But it was dope because they were like, they were coming with it, but they were still having those moments. That was the killer thing for me last season was they was just still coming with those little, you know what I'm saying? Like I was learning that loyalty. I was getting that loyalty from them, but it was difficult, man. It was difficult. It was a difficult situation. Sorry, like I said, sorry to be long-winded, but this is one of my shows. If you're still with me, thank you, blessings. If you're not, you know what I'm saying? But it was difficult, man. It was difficult. I didn't have a practice of my own with the kids to kind of build that reputation, to build that conversation with them. I had to have my conversations on the floor, on the game. The conversations I would have had in my practices, I had on the floor. And it's so um turtleish of a pace. You know what I'm saying? To build that relationship. But I was able to I was able to speed it up. I was able to, that's the thing. That's the luxury about the God that was put in me. I was able to speed that up. I was able to pull that loyalty out their ass real quick. I pulled that. Oh, you gonna listen to me out there real quick. They learned that shit real quick. Cause I had to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They was listening to everybody else. I said, oh hell no. You motherfuckers listen to me. That's what the fuck about to happen. And at first it was like a lot of pop, 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 pop. But after a while, it was like, oh, okay, all right, yeah. But that's how it is sometimes. You gotta let that be known, man. And once we were able to do that, I think we finally got to a point where I was able to trust them, they were able to trust me. And it took us to the last game for us to have one of our biggest moments of clarity and compromise, and just to see their smiles, my smiles. You know, we lost the game by 2 or 3. I think we lost it by 2 because they wanted to go. I asked them. Y'all want to go for the win or y'all want to go for the tie? We will go for the win. That's how I am. I'm like, yo, I should have called the play. I should have called a different play. And me and Ben know that I should have called a different play. But yeah, man. Once I was able to get the respect from them, their loyalty shined through, and I think they were able to understand my loyalty to them also. You know, that's one of the things that young people have to do. They have to trust you, man. Young people got to trust you, man. They got to trust you. And I think one of the biggest ways, the biggest faults that we have as adults in not understanding is that we don't understand that being there is more important than anything else. But that is the number one thing, bro. Like being there is the number one. In youth sports, being there for young people is number fucking one. It's number one, bro. You gotta be there, man. You're not there, man. It's difficult. It's difficult to build a relationship. You can point fingers at everything you want to, but like if you're a person that's not there, like you can't blame nobody else. Like that's what blows my mind in today's sports. You know what I'm saying? Us as coaches gotta realize that. Us, all of us, me too. Woo, us, all of us have to realize, man, being present is more important than anything. I guarantee you this: the person that's there for the program and the kids, the least probably gets the least respect, and most likely probably is the most feared. The most feared and the least respect. Now, the most feared and there every day, they gonna do everything that that be guaranteed. They gonna be, he's there every day. We're supposed to be there at 6. He there at 5:20. How you late? Like dang, yeah, 5:45. Nah, you late. I was here. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And then people get upset when they ain't there, and they're like, "Oh, motherfucker, they finished." Nigga, you ain't there. You know what I'm saying? But that's here. Thailand TV, man. We bust shots, man. I know. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you listen to it, blessings, man. If you don't, then whatever. It's not meant for you then. You know what I'm saying? It's just not your type of cup of tea. And you know, I think that a lot of that stuff really hones in with these kids, man. They need to see you. You need to see your face, man. You know, what's one of the biggest ways of getting respect from young kids. Like, I mean, it's very simple for especially young men. Young men, it's very easy. Just being present. Like, if you're not present, you can't get mad at nobody else, man. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. I don't fucking get that shit. I don't, like, for real. That's that loyalty to a fault shit, man. That's that loyalty to a fault, man. That's another fault of men is that they'll like they be like that, man, to a fault, man. Like, and it'd be like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that if we're gonna build things, we have to be there to build things. And those people that are being a part of it just because of the love, because it's the last time now that NIL's coming in, bro. It's taking over. It's gonna change. It already is. It already is. But we can still have it for the last time before they go off into the world and go into that fucking meat market out there in the world, the rat race. You know what I'm saying? But we got to teach them good, man. And we got to be there. We got to be there. We can't make demands and not be there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. If you think I'm wrong, tell me. Somebody write down and say, hey, nah, nigga, you can be there half the time and still make more of an impact than anybody else. Please type that on there. Tell me that. Tell me you could be there 3/4 of the time and tell me that what everybody is doing. And more so than a person that's been there every day. how can that be? Like it's not possible. It's not possible. It cannot be possible. And then that's when you gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta be honest with yourself at that point in time. You gotta say, hey, look, is this going to help the we, or is this going to help the me? What are you loyal to? Right. Loyal to a fault tonight, fellas. Ladies, thank you. I appreciate you bearing with me tonight. Had to get some things off my chest, man. I love y'all, man. Hey, man. Thailand TV. You know what I'm saying? Tune in, man. Hey, we're gonna pop it off, man. I'm gonna try to come again this week sometime. So if I do, hey, blessings to you. If I don't, go back on my YouTube channel, man. 800 Styles Productions. Check out some of my past stuff, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate anybody that's watching my show, man. I'm popping off tonight, so I'm about to be gone, man. All right. Love y'all. Bless me.